Hey, good afternoon. My name is Ben Victorica, and I work for Notable Solutions. And today I'm making a video on how to use the NSI mobile app to create mobile forms for medical referrals. A paperless system that will radically improve how a hospital or an imaging center gets referrals from their physicians. So we have a customer that wants to do that. They want to allow their doctors, their referring doctors, to use smartphones and tablets that they already own, provides a way for them to complete forms that are required and route that information and images securely so that the documents can be integrated with the electronic health record and document management system, where they have a database where they can keep track and see immediate and measurable results. They want to have a tangible benefit to the referring physicians as well. And they want an enterprise-wide scalable solution because they want to adopt it in other areas like in their clinics as well. So we're going to use the NSI platform to achieve this. NSI provides for a system in which we can capture from various sources, either paper or electronic documents, process those documents once they get to the AutoStore or Output Manager servers that are in the customer's environment, and then route that information behind the customer's firewall to their intended destination, whether it's an electronic health record, a document management system, out to fax servers, or custom applications. So we're going to focus on smartphones and tablets. NSI's mobile app works on any iOS device, any iPhone, Apple or iPad product, or any Android product. So this platform allows for capturing from mobile, but I need to let you know that the doctor can also capture things from their desktop or from their laptop. So the NSI mobile app is feature rich. It allows for capturing metadata, images, put that into a form, capture signatures from the doctors and patients, read barcodes, and provide for geolocation. So we gather the information and then we send it to the document management system, and it can go to multiple destinations at the same time. One push of a button, it goes to multiple places. And you can use the mobile app for mobile printing. So here we have an imaging referral paper document. We're going to create, and I'm going to show you live, a interview style of gathering this information, and we can burn it onto these forms. Sometimes we need to adjust the customer's form so we can improve how it's laid out, but in any case, we could put little check marks on any of these forms if the customer wanted to do that. When the referring physician is filling out the form, we know a lot about what's happening. We know who it is because they've authenticated. They're able to turn their camera into a scanner. We're capturing all types of metadata, so instead of handwriting, everything is clear and legible, and it's faster, and they can use drop-down lists in order to gather information. We know where they were when they signed it, if they have their phone turned on and we're tracking it with geolocation. We know the time and date information. This can use a bidirectional database integration, so we can not just write to a database, but we could also pull from a database. That'd be more at the hospital level, keying in on the master patient index. We're able to gather signatures and read barcodes, and then package it up as an HL7 file and route the information. So when documents and images are sent over, it's sent over via secure socket layer encryption. We burn that information onto the current forms that the customers are using. We can park the information in a folder or into a document management system, and then we route the metadata to a database. So now they have a full audit trail. We can continue to route to additional destinations. All of this is happening electronically. So we can also route to an electronic health record or maybe a secondary document management system. And the physician that's doing the referral could put their email address and they get a copy as well. All being processed at the push of a button. And I'm going to show you that in just a minute. I'm going to show you my iPad and we're going to fill out a form. I mentioned earlier that we have audit trails. So we're gathering time and date, the authenticated user, and a path to the image. We're also able to capture photographs. So using a phone, they could put in an ID and bring back who the patient is. They could select signature and draw their signature, select add files, and then take a picture with their camera and burn all of that information onto a form. So here we have the patient's name, we have the referring physician, we have geolocation, we have the images, we have signature, everything. And we can route this to network folder structures or document management systems like I've been mentioning. If the physician doesn't have access to their tablet or smartphone, they can fill out the same information. We give them a URL and they're able to fill it out from their laptop or their desktop. It's the same workflows. So now let me show you my iPad and let's fill out a form real quick. So I'm going to use Air Server here and show you my iPad. So we're going to do an activity, and the activity is going to be to fill out this form. So we have patient forms here, and it's the imaging form. And the first thing I'm going to do is pick the location where I want to send the patient. The patient's Sandy Smith. So I select that I'm going to send her to the Oceanside Imaging Center. I can fill in some information. Sandy Smith and her date of birth. Let's say it was October 6th, 1982. The form is asking me to fill out her phone number, so the physician is just going to follow the prompts that the hospital is requiring. I'll be the referring physician. Fill out my name here and my phone number. They're asking me to put in her insurance number. I can put that in pretty easy. And then maybe the authorization number that I had to get from the insurance company in order to do the referral. The appointment date, she has a contusion and I need her to be seen tomorrow. So I'm going to put tomorrow's date here. Oops, low battery there. The order date will be today. The signs or the symptoms, I'm just going to put contusion down. So I'm going to have an MRI image requested of orbits with contrast, and I can select multiple things. I'll show you that in a second. Maybe we're going to have a CT scan done as well, and we're going to do facial bones with contrast and CT without contrast. And you can see that that metadata is coming in, and you'll see it filled out on the form in just a second. So now we have areas where we could have the patient and the doctor read information, and then a signature box for them to sign. So this would be Sandy's. So I'm going to sign for Sandy. And I'm going to sign for myself. And I'm going to put in my email address, and it will send me an email too. That's fake email. So then I hit submit. And I burn all of that information onto a form. So I'm going to show you that real quick. I can see it from my iPad. I have something called My Files, which is like creating a private cloud with a network folder. So I'm going to browse some folder here, go to patient forms, imaging. There's the form for Sandy Smith. I hit the download button. we can see everything that we filled out. We're sending her to Oceanside. We have all the appointment information. We have our requested diagnosis there, and we have the signatures from Sandy and from Ben. I want to thank you very much for watching the video. Please contact us if you have any questions, and we look forward to talking to you in detail. Thank you.